everybody, hope you're doing good today. We're not in my closet today. I thought I would change it a little bit, but for today I decided that it would be fun if I would share with you 19 Middle Eastern fragrances that I have here with me, and it would be fun to rate them from my least favorites to my most favorites. Now, it's really hard to rate them one by one because some of them I like them in the same amount, if that makes sense. So I decided to divide it in 4 groups. So the first one is perfumes I do not like, meaning I don't feel they're good and I wouldn't recommend them. Not that I don't like because of my taste in perfume, okay? The second category is they're good perfumes. They're good perfumes. The third category is very good perfumes that are really good. And the fourth category is amazing. Like, to me, they are amazing. Okay, so let's begin with my least favorites, the ones that I don't feel they're good. Okay. I'm sure this is not a popular opinion, but all I can do is say what I feel and how I smell things and my honest opinion. So this is Mayar Fusion by Paris Corner. Now this perfume is supposed to be a dupe for the Kayali Lychee, sparkling lychee perfume. This perfume, what it has the most, I feel, is lychee and apple and blackcurrant. Now the thing is that, to me, when I spray this, all I get is cough syrup and medicine. It's a scent that has not gone away. At first it was worse, but it is still there. It is still there. And it reminds me of the scent of the Lifesaver gummies, but that brand in particular, the red ones, it smells similar to that. And that sounds good, doesn't it? But to me, it smells more like when you smell the empty bag of the Lifesaver gummies. I don't know about you, but to me, there's like a medicinal scent there. And this is what this perfume smells to me. So I know there's so many people out there that love this, but to my nose, I cannot recommend this perfume because it does not smell good. I'm being totally honest. There's so many candy perfumes out there that are amazing. I have one here that I will talk about it later, and that I would really recommend that one. But this one, no. So that's Mayar Fusion by Paris Corner. Another one, people might be mad at me right now. This is Pate Aloud Noble Blush. Now, this perfume, it's very sweet, it's very feminine, it's very girly. It's got notes of rose milk and meringue and almond. So I thought it would be nice. I mean, it's a very sweet perfume, but I thought that almond note would be nice. And I don't know, this perfume, to me, it does have the rose milk accord, definitely. But some lactonic accords, I don't feel they smell good. They don't smell good on my skin, but they don't smell good to me in the air either. So this is why this perfume is here, because the lactonic note is strong, and it also has this quality, like sort of like a bug spray. And yeah, I don't know, maybe my nose is very sensitive to certain notes, but I'm always honest. All I can say is how I feel about this perfume. There's so many sweet perfumes out there that don't have that bug spray note to me. So if you love sweet scents, I mean, I would try to first buy a little decant of this or a sample, just in case, just in case. But yeah, so this is Pate Aloud Noble Blush. Kismet for Women by Maison AlHamra. Now, this is a dupe for Kilian's Good Girl Gone Bad. I love that perfume. I love how it smells. It's by Alberto Morillas, my favorite perfumer. So this is why I purchased this one. This has notes of apricot, tuberose, jasmine, rose, and it smells very classy. It smells ultra expensive. I'll give you that. It really does. It doesn't smell bad. It does not. But as a dupe, I wouldn't recommend it because to me it's not as similar. It has a similar DNA, but the whole vibe of the perfume is very different. Good Girl Gone Bad is a perfume, smells brighter. You know, that apricot smells fresh and juicy and bright and young. This perfume has like a vintage quality to it, like a old closet when you open the door. You know that, you know what I mean? That sort of feeling, that thing that gets like in the back of your throat. And it has not gone away. I've had this perfume, now it's going to be almost 7 months. It's gotten enough time to mature and it has not changed. So I wouldn't recommend this one because of that. Unless you love Good Girl Gone Bad, but you also love vintage perfumes. If you do, then you might like this one. So this is Kismet for Women by Maison AlHamra. That was the last one of the really bad category. So that's a good thing, right? So I'm going to start now with the perfumes that I feel that they're good. They're not great, they're not amazing, but they're not bad either. They're just good perfumes. Okay, start with Pear Potion. And this is basically, as you can see, as the bottle says, it's basically pear. And it also has green apple. It has a little bit of sweetness because it has like a caramel note. And I think it has, is it raspberry? Let me check. Yes, it's raspberry. So it smells fresh, it smells nice, it smells good. It's gotten better because it was very soft at the beginning. Now, I do have to say, there's a little bit of sourness there that I think it's coming from the raspberry. So it's smelling a little off to me, the raspberry with the caramel. Like when I reviewed this perfume, I said that it smelled like a fresh pear and then like a rotten pear in the bottom. And I think it's that mixture of the raspberry with the caramel. But it has gotten better. It has cleared up a bit, and it's getting a little stronger. So this is a really nice perfume. I adore pear. But for some reason, this doesn't make me go crazy. So I really don't know the reason for it. But I think this would be a nice perfume maybe to layer. Like if you have a perfume that you wish it had a little bit more pear, maybe you could try and layer this up. But you have to give this time to mature because it has changed. It really has. For the better though. So this is Pear Potion. This beautiful bottle that I am in love with. I am so in love with. It's called Rouat Almusk. This is a musk bomb. You must like musks, okay? It smells ultra clean. So clean that in fact it smells like fresh laundry. It truly does. I don't particularly like to smell like fresh laundry, but it's not a bad thing. Many people do. So I recommend this for people that really love that sort of fresh laundry, scent. Now, I have to warn you, in case you are sensitive to sandalwood and amber, because I am. And on the dry down, they get a little loud, a little too much for my taste. But I know many people would love this. So many people love amber, So if you love amber and sandalwood and you love this sort of clean scents that smell like laundry, I mean, this is a wonderful perfume. This is so inexpensive. I think it was around $18. And look at this bottle. I was going to declutter this because I can't even use it on my sheets because of that amber and the sandalwood. But now I realize that I love the bottle too much, so I don't know. I might change the use and put another perfume here or something. But I want to keep it because the bottle is so pretty. So this is Rouat Almusk. Okay, so now we're gonna go on the section that I feel that they're very good perfumes. They're really good. Not amazing, but they're really good. One is called Northstar Expressions Quattro by Paris Corner. And this perfume is supposed to be a dupe of Afternoon Swim by Louis Vuitton. I can't tell you about that because I've never smelled that perfume. All I can tell you is that this is an orange bomb, but a fizzy orange bomb. Like at first when I sprayed this, it smelled like Fanta to me. Just the artificial orange drink. Fanta. And I think the fizziness, it's coming because this has ginger. Now, you don't smell the ginger, but you do smell what the ginger does to the perfume, if that makes sense. From the bottle and on paper, this smells like Fanta to me. But on the skin, it changes so much. So make sure to try this on your skin, okay? Because it does make a big difference. It's a orange bomb. This has also mandarin orange, but to me, the orange is the star of this perfume, and it's completely unisex. It's not even leaning a little bit male or even leaning a little bit female. It's right up in the middle, completely unisex. So this would be a really nice perfume for the summer because it feels very refreshing. It really, really does. Also, maybe you want to layer it up. You have to love citruses, okay? Particularly orange. We have the very hyped Apichet Coral. Now, I love this bottle. It's so pretty, I think. I don't like the cap at all, but I love the bottle itself. I think it's pretty. Now, this is very viral. Everybody is saying this smells like a watermelon Jolly Rancher, and people are going crazy over this. This is a very good perfume. This is why it's in this category. Do I think it's amazing? Do I think it's worth the hype? I don't. It is a very good perfume, though. Now, it has, to me, it smells very candy. It really does, okay? But it doesn't really smell so artificial. So much to say that it smells like a Jolly Rancher. It doesn't to my nose. It smells more as if you took like watermelon in your house and you made like a homemade candy out of it. I don't know how else to explain it. It's a bit tropical, but I think it's because it's got coconut water, but that's it. So it's not like a sunscreeny, perfume. It's not like it's got like guava or pineapple or passion fruit, nothing like that. I think like the watermelon is giving it a little bit of the tropical vibe along with the coconut water. But to me, this perfume smells like if these two other perfumes got married and had a baby. One of them is Lampertric Royale by Dolce & Gabbana. I love this perfume. This was released this year. This smells basically, imagine Lampertric, but with a lot more florals in it. And a little bit creamier, or not creamy, but less transparent and less fresh than Lampertric. So if you took that and you mixed it with Valentino Donna Burning Roma Coral Fantasy, this perfume, it's got like a little sourness there and like a sharpness. And you know how Lampertric, because of the rhubarb and the watermelon, has that little like tart scent, something about it. Well, this has that too in a way, but especially when you mix it with this one. So I really feel if you love these two perfumes and you really love that vibe, I really feel you will like this one. Now, I wouldn't suggest you blind buy this thinking this smells like a Jolly Rancher, because first I wouldn't suggest you blind buy. Try to always sample first. But in any case, it really, to me, it doesn't. It does smell like candy, but I wouldn't say a watermelon Jolly Rancher, because to be totally honest, it doesn't really smell a lot like watermelon, like so strongly. And to me, watermelon Jolly Rancher is all that's all it is, the taste and the scent, and that's my favorite Jolly Rancher. So like I know about it because I love watermelon, and the ring pops, I love the watermelon too, so I really like that. But to be honest, to me, this perfume does not smell like a watermelon Jolly Rancher. It smells as if you two put this together and made it a little bit candy-like. It's a very good perfume. It smells good. It projects for being a freshie, and it lasts a good time, around 6 hours. So that's Apichet Coral. Now we have Pate Aloud Sublim by Lattafa. Now, this is in the same line as the pink one. the Noble Blush, but this one I feel is very good. This one is supposed to be a dupe for Kayali Eating Juicy Apple, which I also own. I own a little travel size, and it really does. It really does. It's a very good dupe. It is. Now, I have another dupe for Kayali, and to me, the other one is better than this one. This is why this one is in very good, and the other one is going to be in Amazing Perfumes. But you cannot go wrong. You cannot go wrong because they're very similar. And I will say right now, the only difference or the reason why for me the other one is better, it's because, and you might like this, so I need to mention, this has a moss note. Moss, and it's quite prominent, especially in the dry down. And when I spray the 3 perfumes in 3 little pieces of paper and I just go and I come back an hour later, the other one I'm going to talk about and the Eating Juicy Apple, they still smell like a sharp apple. This one, it does not smell like a sharp apple anymore. It has a very faint scent of apple, and that dry down, it changes. It changes. And it's the moss makes it a little different. So, but this is a very good perfume. It's very long lasting. If you like Eating Juicy Apple, you will love this. But since I have 2 and I got to compare all 3 of them, I'm staying with the other one because I prefer that one, because it doesn't have the moss note, and that sharpness of the apple stays there till the dry down for a long time. But anyways, this is Pate Aloud Sublim. We have this one. This is a beautiful perfume. This is Coastal by Maison AlHamra. This is Your Skin but better. It smells so good. This has freesia and allspice, but I mean, don't get scared about the allspice. It doesn't really smell like that. It doesn't have any sharp notes or spicy notes or something that could tickle your nose. Nothing like that. This, to me, smells very similar to Missing Person by Fleur, or Without a Trace by Finery, if you have that one from Target. Like, it's the same vibe. It is the same vibe. So if you like fresh scents that they don't smell, flowery. This has no musk, by the way, which I don't understand. So this doesn't really smell musky. This smells like your skin. It really does. It has a little saltiness to it, but it doesn't have any salt note. But it smells really, really good. Really, really good. If I didn't have my rule of keeping only 30 perfumes, I would keep her, because it's a really, really good perfume. If you like Missing Person, you will love this. I am sure of this. I am sure. So this is Coastal by Maison AlHamra. It's a little gem. Now we have the pretty Delila, also by Maison AlHamra. This, of course, is a dupe for Delila. This is a very good dupe. I would say 95% similar. It's a very good dupe. This is a beast, very, very long lasting, just 1 or 2 sprays. Okay? Now, to me, the difference, and I've said this so many times, so I apologize to the regular people that always come. But I need to say things for new people. But this perfume, it's very similar to Delina, but I don't know, it's not as deep. Delina has many layers. Delina has a nutmeg note that I can pick it up right away that I adore. This one doesn't have that, and this one is a little bit greener, and this one has like a metallic, just a tad, metallic smell to it, just a tad. But overall, this is a very good dupe. People think you're wearing Delina. If you spray this and go out, guaranteed, they will think this. But since I have both and I'm always here with the review channel trying to pick up differences, I can. But this is a great, great dupe. So this is Delila by Maison AlHamra. Chance Tenderina, also by Maison AlHamra. And I don't know if you can guess by the name and the shape, but this is a dupe for Chanel Chance Tundra, and it's just identical. To my nose, this is identical. There's nothing bad I can say about this. This is just nothing bad. It's identical, smells the same. It's very inexpensive. I paid more because I bought this a while back, but nowadays it's $13 on fragrancenet.com. That's the last time I saw it was $13. I don't know if they still have it. You need to check if you're interested, but this is very fresh and classy. It has bergamot and peach and musk, a little bit of jasmine, but it's not very floral, I wouldn't say, and it's not very fruity either. I mean, it's very interesting, this perfume, because it smells classy, smells clean, smells fresh, smells feminine. But it's not your skin but better, it's not soapy clean. So it's a floral, but I feel like the florals are not up your face, if that makes sense. And there's not like a single floral that's being dominant. But this is a beautiful perfume. So this is Chance Tenderina by Maison AlHamra. So now, a little drum roll. The category you all been waiting for. The amazing Middle Eastern perfumes. Okay, let's go. Let's start with this beautiful perfume. It's called Aqua by Nusuk. Look at this bottle. It's a beautiful red, velvety, very regal looking bottle. And I don't know, this perfume, I don't know. Every time I go to my closet, I go like 2 or 3 times a day and I sit down, I smell my perfumes. I'm not kidding you, I really do that because they make me happy. And this, I always smell this one. There's something here that is just addicted to me. I mean, I wish I had the personality for it, because this is the sort of perfume that I adore. But I don't see myself reflected in it. But this is gorgeous. I mean, seriously, you have to love tuberose. You really do. This has a beautiful pear note. It's very fresh in the opening. This is why it grabs me. But then it's heavy on that tuberose. But then it has a hazelnut note. Oh, it's so good. It is so good. I mean, it is so good. So it starts fresh, but then it goes a little warm on you. But it's not like a really warm perfume, so it's very versatile actually. I mean, I wouldn't wear this in the summer, but you can wear this on cooler spring days, and you can wear this in the fall and winter, I think. But I guess it depends on your taste. Some people like to wear really, really stronger gourmands in winter. But to me, this is leaning, I don't know, it's a bit creamy in the dry down because of the hazelnut. It's just beautiful. This is a beautiful perfume. If I had to think, it reminds me of Prada Paradox, okay, because of the tuberose. It has a lot of that. But to me, Prada Paradox is very bright and very candy-like. Okay, it doesn't smell like bubblegum like people say. To me, I've never met a tuberose that smelled like bubblegum to my nose, not yet. But Prada Paradox is a beautiful perfume, but it's sweet like candy to me. It's I don't know, and it's very bright. This one, no. Imagine it being more warm, you know, and having that hazelnut. But it's sort of that scent a little bit, just a tad. It's beautiful. So this is Aqua by Nusuk. The Beautiful Rose of Dreams by Simaya. Look at this bottle. I think it's so lovely, so simple and beautiful with a pink juice. I adore this. It doesn't get any more girly and womanly and classy. This is rose. You have to love rose. You have to adore rose. But I don't really like the old-fashioned rose or rose water, and I love this. This is staying with me, okay? So it's more of a modern rose with a little bit of the old-fashioned one. But it smells beautiful. It's so bright. Imagine, okay, I don't want you to think it's the same. It smells like it. But you know how Versace Bright Crystal is very bright? You know that brightness of it. This has it, but it doesn't smell like it. It doesn't have citruses or anything like that. It's just a very watery, a little bit aquatic, I guess, rose perfume, rose dominant perfume, but it's very bright and delicate and elegant. This is a beautiful spring scent. Beautiful. I think this would make a lovely like Mother's Day gift or a gift for somebody, because I don't see people not liking this. This is like the rose version of Versace Bright Crystal. So if you know that somebody likes rose, this is very likable. Well, that's how I see it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's staying with me. This is Rose of Dreams by Simaya. We have arrived to Kiss of Rose, La Fe de Kiss of Rose. This one, this is the other dupe for Kayali eating juicy apple. This one. You wouldn't guess this, right? Like, look at this bottle. Like, I mean, would you think this smells like a fresh, crisp red apple? No, it does not. But it really does. It's wonderful. It smells just like it, but it doesn't have moss. That's the difference. They're both very long lasting, both tubes, but this one, it's more linear. Sublim, Pate Aloud Sublim isn't. Pate Aloud Sublim changes on you in the dry down. And that sharpness and brightness and crispness and deliciousness from the apple, it gets lost. Here, no. Here you have it at all times. This, I mean, the sprayer, it's crazy. I want to try and show you guys. Like, these perfumes, I think I need to do it from far away, but let me try. Let me see if I can do it from there to here. Did you see that? Like, I've never seen a sprayer like this. Oh God, this smells so good. This is beautiful. I recommend this with my eyes closed if you love eating juicy apple. So this is Kiss of Rose, which, by the way, terrible name also. So misleading. So, like, I don't know what they were thinking. Maybe they made a mistake and they put the wrong use in the bottle. Because, you know, the name has nothing to do with it, nor the look of the perfume bottle. But yeah, this is lovely. We're talking about Kiss of Rose. This is the other one I have. I'm telling you, I don't understand how this is not more hyped up. I don't understand how this is more, I don't know, more talked about, more popular. Like, this is a gem. This is a beautiful, beautiful, delicate, feminine gem of a perfume. I'm telling you. This is a musky scent. It's got a lot of peony and a lot of jasmine. So it's very, very feminine and floral. But it has a beautiful, beautiful, realistic pear note. And it's so beautiful. It's so elegant. Like, I find it addicting when I first spray it. And the dry down is the most beautiful vanilla dry down on your skin. Like, this is one of the most beautiful vanilla dry downs that I've smelled. I don't know if it's my skin chemistry or what, but I'm just, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. Again, the sprayer is crazy good, just like in the other one. I really recommend this if you like feminine perfumes. It gives me the vibe a little bit of Good Girl Blush by Carolina Herrera. It's not exactly the same, but it gives me that vibe. There's something there that reminds me of it. When the first time I smelled it, definitely. And it has changed because the first time I reviewed this, the dry down got powdery. So it reminded me also of Narciso Rodriguez Poudre. But now it's not really powdery, it's creamy. So it changed on me. But it still has a vibe. You know, Good Girl Blush, Narciso Rodriguez Poudre. A little vibe like Sea Fury, for example. You know how Sea Fury is very womanly and delicate and it's just precious, beautiful perfume. And it has like a mandarin and a lot of rose. But then the dry down is so good with vanilla, right? Well, this one has that too, to me. It doesn't smell like it, but see those 3 perfumes I'm telling you? Don't the bottles kind of look like this? I'll post the pictures on the screen so you see what I mean. And it's for a reason. It's for a reason. They have the same vibe. But don't go thinking that this is going to be a dupe of any of those. No, this is a standalone perfume. I don't think this is duping anything. But this is beautiful. Beautiful. Like, seriously. I will wear this like to go out a little bit, to dress up a bit. But you have to keep in mind that I am a very simple person. So maybe people would wear this to run errands or to go shopping. I mean, it's not a really strong perfume. It's just that when I smell it, like the same way when I smell Good Girl Blush, if I had it, I would wear it at night. So that's the same reason I would wear this one to go out at night. This is beautiful, beautiful. So, Mayar by Latafa. Oh, I'm crazy about this one too. This is also staying with me. So, to me, imagine Angel Nova by Mugler. without that akigala wood note. That sort of smells patchouli. That I actually thought it was patchouli the first time I smelled this and I sprayed it on me. And I loved it. And then when my nose just smelled that note, then it was like, no, I cannot. And I looked, it's not, it's akigala wood. This one smells just like Angel Nova, but without that sharp akigala wood or patchouli note, however you want to see it. But this is not for everybody, like I said in the other review. This is mostly a very, very, very realistic raspberry that I love, and lychee. So those two notes are so loud, like they're super, super extroverted loud notes. And they're there the whole time. So you have to like perfumes that are fresh and bright, right? And feminine, but they have some sort of kick, that they're very sharp and loud, like in Delina, for example. But this does not smell like Delina. It does not. But just the fact that Delina has that lychee and the rhubarb, and it's a bit sharp, and sometimes people don't like that. Well, maybe you won't like this either, if you don't like Delina because of that reason. I mean, this is, I love this perfume. I love it. If you like Angel Nova and you don't like that strong note, or maybe you wouldn't mind it not having it, then I really recommend this perfume. It's beautiful. It's very, very long lasting. I love this perfume. It looks like Armani My Way, but no. It really isn't like that at all. So this is Mayar by Latafar. I am in love with this perfume, Tuscan Marina by Paris Corner. I am in love with this perfume. Look at it. I'll give you a second to try to imagine what this smells like. Are you done? Okay. Very fruity, very summery. Imagine you took a shower and you put this beautiful flowy summery dress and you go out to see the sunset in your balcony overlooking the beach. And you're drinking a refresher from Starbucks that smells like fruits, smells like many fruits together. And you're getting this beautiful breeze, sea breeze, that makes you, it smells a tiny tad salty, but not a lot. It's just you get the sea breeze. This is this bottle. This is this bottle. It's so beautiful and refreshing and addicting. I'm telling you, this is beautiful. This is the perfect summer perfume. I adore this. And it's very unique smelling to me. It's very, I don't know, it has a lot of personality. It has orange, grapefruit, pear, bergamot, but I can't pick up a single note. It has a little bit of watermelon. I can't. It just smells like a fruit cocktail. I can't pick up. It's very well blended. It's a little tropical, but not because it has coconut or any tropical fruit, because it doesn't. It doesn't have any tropical fruit. It doesn't have pineapple or mango or passion fruit, nothing like that. But that note, I don't know which one it is, that is giving it that saltness. That's why it's tropical, because you feel like you're next to the beach. I'm telling you, this is beautiful. If you love fruity scents and aquatic, because that's the other thing I forgot to say, this is very, very aquatic. That's why I mentioned you were drinking a Starbucks refresher. I'll post a picture here in case somebody doesn't know what I'm talking about. When you drink that, it's very different than when you're drinking a regular juice. A regular juice is more concentrated and more heavy. The refreshers, this is it. This is it. Oh, it's beautiful. You can tell I love it, right? So this is Tuscan Marina by Paris Corner. This is Hawa Pink by Simaya. I hate the cap because it's not really a cap. Look at this. Look at this. I don't get it because it's exposed. But this is a dupe for Delila La Rose. And to me, they're like almost exact. It's such a good dupe. Not Delila La Rose. Such a good dupe. It has everything from Delila La Rose. It's got the beautiful lychee, the beautiful modern rose. It doesn't have the rhubarb, right? And it's more green, more of a green version, more of a bit aquatic version of it. This has a lot of floral notes. Oh, It's beautiful. It's a beast. It's very long lasting. If you can't afford, or if you don't have the budget, or you don't want to buy Delila La Rose, I really recommend this one. I truly do. This is one of my favorite ones. She's been with me for a long time now. So this is Hawa Pink by Simaya. The last one. This beautiful lady. It's also by Simaya. It's called Taraf White. It doesn't say Taraf White, but it is because there's another Taraf, okay? This is gorgeous. Like, I fell in love with this. It was love at first smell. It was like, she has everything I love in a perfume. Now, I'll try to explain. She has a very, very similar DNA than Delila La Rose. Now, do I think she's a dupe? No, I do not. Do I think they're sisters? No, I do not. Do I think they're cousins? Yes. I think they're cousins. I mean, they will remind you of each other, but to me, they're different perfumes. If you want to buy a dupe for Delila La Rose, then get this one, okay? But the difference between this one and this one is that this one has that bergamot on the top with the lychee the whole time. The whole time till the dry down. This one is more rose heavy and it changes a bit. This one is brighter and a bit more citrusy, let's say, the whole time. This one is a bit more wearable, just because the vetiver here is stronger. Here and in the Delila La Rose. This one is more like, okay, she's an extrovert and she's an introvert. Okay? So when you enter a room, people will know you're there. You can smell her. You can smell her, but she's not so in your face. The vetiver is not so strong. And it's just a beautiful, it's got rose, but I wouldn't say the rose is the star of the show. This has peony. So to me, the peony and the rose are like super good friends, and they're holding hands and they're in this together. Like nobody's being dominant there. Here the rose is dominant for sure. So this is more a rose straightforward perfume, very, very sharp, and with that strong vetiver, kind of, a little bit. It's stronger definitely than her in that regards. This one is more wearable, but I adore her. I do. I truly, truly fell in love. So I'm so happy I have her. So I will be wearing her a lot. Anyways, I hope this wasn't too long. I don't want to bore you guys, but I thought it would be nice, to talk about all the Middle Eastern fragrances I have. Now, from all of those that you saw, like I purchased like 16 of them. The rest are mine. So from all of those, I'm keeping some. And I already mentioned to you which ones, I think. But let me put them here in case you're interested in that. So these are all that I'm keeping. Hawa Pink and Tenderina I've always had. But this 6 perfumes I'm keeping with me. So anyways, I hope this was useful to you. Thank you for being here. And as always, remember to be good, be kind, be happy, and always smell nice. Bye. Take care.